I am S. Prakash, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. My topic is industrial law. It is a side topic is a contribution of benefits. So, what is contributions of recovery? A contribution under the ESI Act is the amount payable to the Employee State Insurance Corporation by the employer and the employee, which is used to fund the various social security benefits, medical, sickness, maternity, disability for employees. These contributions form the financial backbone of the ESI scheme, enabling the ESI to operate its medical facilities and pay out benefits to eligible workers and their families. So, because the ESI scheme is contributory in character, all employees in the factories or enterprises to which the Act applies must be insured in accordance with the Act provisions. In the case of employee, the contribution payable to the corporation will made up of an employer contribution and an employee contribution at a certain rate. The rates are updated on the regular basis. The employee contributions rate 1.75% of wages, whereas the employer contribution rate is 4.75% of wages paid payable in respect of employees in each wage period. For the first 24 months in newly adopted areas, the contribution rate is 1% of employee wages and 3% of employer wages. Employees who earn the daily average wage of up to rupees 137 are excused from contributing. Employees, on the other hand, will contribute their fair part on the case of these employees. Collection of contribution. An employer is responsible for paying his contribution for each employee and deducting employee contributions from wages bills and must pay these contributions to the corporation at the above stipulated rates within 15 days of the last day of the calendar month in which the contributions are due. The corporation has authorized specified State Bank of the India and their institution to accept payment on its benefits behalf. The coverage and eligibility. The employee's earnings 21st or less per month covered under the ESI Act. For person with disabilities with wages ceiling in 25 per month. The applicable to factories and establishment employing 10 or more person in some state 20. Applicable on areas notified by the government. Contribution period and benefits of period. There are 2 6-month contribution period and 2 6-month benefits period as shown below. The contribution period corresponding cash benefits period, contribution period 1st April to 13th September, cash benefit period 1st Jan of the following year to the 13th June. And the second one is 1st October to 31st March of the year following, 1st July to 31st December. The time contribution. ESI contribution payable monthly. The employer is required to deposit both the employees and the employees share within 15 days from the end of the month in which wages are paid. The example, contributions for wages paid in July must be deposited on or before 15th August. The next, the first case principal employer must contribute. The primary employer has to collectively pay the contribution, both his own and that of the employees, regardless of whether they are directly employed under him or are working through an immediate employer. If a directly employed employee fails to pay his contributions, the employer can only recover the contributions by deducting the employee's wages. The primary employer bears all payment of the corporation transfer cost, both his own and those of his employees, regardless of whether they are directly employed under him or working through an immediate employer. The methods of payment of contribution. The typing the contributions The payment involving the applications of stamps or other advice books, accounts or other documents. The contributions evidence that reaches the corporation must be dated. The various entries on the books of accounts as well as the insured person information, replacing papers that have been misplaced, damaged or disfigured. Thank you.